We wasted our barrel, but our barrel wasn't that explosive. Ah, nice. Very nice. That was a good fight. That was a very good fight. We need a long rest. We need a longer rest. Oh. Increases intelligence to 17. Does that go to TOD? And lumps warhorn. Scroll of blur, bit of salami. Salami's nice. Whole chicken. Yum yum. We're gonna eat well tonight. We have loads of stuff.
Don't waste a step.
I guess it's only fitting for a what looks like a tavern to smell like ale and have beer all over the floor. Whoa, all this cooked meat and dried meat and... yeah, nice. Oh, we're going to be swimming in camp supplies. I guess that's a film script. Some Shakespearean nonsense.
Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
Oh. You're going to read someone's diary now? School log, agent script, no. What was the perception on? That is such a squawk. That is such a squawk. Tarnished locket. Do we need to return that to someone? We need a long rest to get rid of some of this stuff. That's what we need. Nothing with the fireplace. So I say we do a long rest. Hold on. Why haven't I leveled up? Fair enough. Let's level up the two that we can. .31 health is good. We get a cantrip. Thaumaturgy. Gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Light could be handy. It's only Gale, isn't it? Produce flame, which is like light. They're all actions, right? Yeah. I think Blade Ward, having the amount of damage you take, alright, it's not magical damage, but having the amount of damage you can take is pretty good, especially if, say, you're surrounded by enemies. And she does take some hits. I do put her in stupid positions. It's feat time as well. Right, so what's this new thing that we've never tried? Spiritual weapon. Blindness, silence, hold person. Spiritual weapon could be really handy. Why haven't I been casting it? Because I've been running out of spell slots. That's why. Why is that a -1? Yeah, yeah, I'm happy with these. We need to use Spiritual Weapon more, but I love Guiding Bolt. The healing stuff is really nice. Actually, maybe we don't need... Cure Wounds is... Touch. It's nice though. It's a D8 instead of a D4. But it is an action to do. You can only do that one outside of combat. Calm Emotions would have been great in some of the previous fights though. Warding Bond, they gain resistance to all damage and +1 to armor and saving throws. That's quite nice. Very clericy. We have been healing a lot though. Let's keep Cure Wounds for now. We'll see. Right, they've added so much. So many. Let's have a little look, see what we've got. So we can do the ability improvement, which is probably where we need to be going. 2 more in Wisdom would be really nice. It would boost the spellcasting up a bit. Actor is... So do all of these... I love Alert. +5 to Initiative, and you can't be surprised. That's one of my favourites. Plus Dex. You gain Charge a Weapon Attack and Charge a Shove. What are they? Let's just charge in. Oh. Interesting. Crossbow Expert is just... You now make... When you make a crossbow attack within melee range, you do not get disadvantage. Piercing Shot also inflicts gaping wounds for twice as long. That's quite nice. Defensive Duelists, when you're wielding a finesse weapon you're proficient with, you can use a reaction to add your proficiency to your AC. Okay. I'm very tempted to take Dual Wielder on TOD. You can use 2 weapon fighting even if your weapons aren't light, so he could just run around with 2 proper swords. Well, probably rapiers. And you gain +1 to AC when wielding a melee weapon in each hand. I think that's quite nice. It depends if we want to go more into the 2 weapon fighting or more into the ranged stuff. Dungeon Delver, you gain advantage on Perception, made to find hidden objects, and saving throws to avoid traps. I think somebody needs that because we've been failing a lot of perception rolls. You gain resistance to damage dealt by traps as well. That is actually, for adventuring, that's quite good. Durable, +1 con, and you regain full hit points each time you take a short rest. That's nuts. That sounds really strong. There's some really good, like, unlike Solasta, who made their own feats because they had to. They didn't have the full licensing for the D&D stuff. This is more D&D stuff. These are what you find in the handbook. And these are, actually, looking at them, some of them are really good, certainly for role-playing. Spells ignore resistance to damage type of your choice. And you can't roll a 1. Weapon... Lucky is always interesting. 3 points of luck. You can use it to gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws, or to make an enemy re-roll their attack rolls. It's kind of like the ultimate FU. Magic Initiate Cleric, you learn 2 more cantrips and a level 1 spell from the Cleric list. You can cast level 1 spells once per long rest. Your spell casting ability for all 3 spells is Wisdom. Martial Adept, you learn 2 maneuvers from the Battle Master, which is what Lae'zel currently is. And you get them back on a short or long rest. Medium Armor. Mobile is nice. Boosts speed and difficult terrain doesn't slow you down when you dash, and if you move after making melee attack you don't provoke opportunity attacks, which is nice. Moderately armoured is medium. And increased strength or dex, okay. I mean, what would we really take? 2 ritual spells of your choice, that could be good. Sentinel is really nice. When an enemy makes a melee attack on an ally, you can use your reaction to make a weapon attack. The target ally must not have the Sentinel feat. You get an advantage on opportunity attacks, which is very nice, if you're in combat all the time. And when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, it can no longer move for the rest of the turn. I love Sentinel on a monk is really nice. Feats not as good as rulebook feats. There's no cover mechanic, yeah, okay. They've tweaked a lot of the classes to fit the game and make them more fun to play. But there's a lot of them that are like there's a lot in here that are actually quite usable. Sharpshooter. Ranged attacks do not receive penalties from high ground. Ranged attacks with weapons that you are proficient in have a -5 penalty, but deal an additional 10 damage. Oh, can you toggle that? Shield Master. She uses a shield. You gain +2 to dex saving throws while wielding a shield. If a spell forces you to make a dex saving throw, you can use a reaction to shield yourself and diminish the effects. On a failed saving throw, you only take half damage. On a successful saving throw, you take no damage. Skilled is 3. Gain more proficiency. Spell Sniper, you learn a cantrip, and the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced. This effect can stack. 7 brawlers unarmed. Tough is 2 extra hit points for every level you gain is quite nice. Is Warcaster what we want? You have advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration. You can also use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target without, moving out of melee range. Oh, do you do a lot of concentration? Will definitely needs that. Will has to have Warcaster. That's nice. You gain efficiency with 4 weapons, blah blah blah. This is tough. My rule of thumb is we just boost whichever their main stat is up to 21st and as fast as possible. And a Pippa Dex wouldn't hurt her either, would it? Let's do that. It feels like a bit of a cop-out, but let's try and get her wisdom up to 20 as soon as possible. Which means at level 8 we might have to take this again. That doesn't give you... no, that's really nice. But the higher her wisdom, or the sooner we get her wisdom up maxed, it's a +5 to all of her healing stuff. Spell crit on a 19 and a 20, yeah. That's nice. I do like it when the feats actually make you consider if it's worth doing the 2 additional points in your chosen ability or taking one of these. And there is some very nice stuff here. I kind of wish that D&D let you take a feat every 3 levels or every 2 levels. So maybe do it as level 4 you pick 2 ability points, but at level 3, level 6, level 9 you can take feats. But you can, you know, you just pick a feat. Because you could make an absolutely brutal, if you had say TOD, let's take TOD for example, right? You max his dex out, you max his wisdom out, because they're the 2 things that the ranger sort of is built around. And then you give him dual wielder so that he can use 2 rapiers. And you give him sharpshooter so he shoots better. And you give him something like mobile or maybe alert, something like that, that just gets him further in the turn order and he can't be surprised. As well as having good stats, it would make your characters feel so much more heroic. Not that I'm complaining. Let's do that. Will's going to have to take Warcaster though. Oh, but does he? He does. He's going to have to take it because he keeps losing. Warcaster is limited to 1 spell on pen and paper. See what we get. Cantrips. True Strike. We've gone Blade Lock, so True Strike could be a really nice shout. Yeah, I'm taking True Strike. Because at level 5, I believe one of the Eldritch invocations is another attack, so he could do that and then attack. Spells, what do you want? Well, what do you fancy? What's fun for you? Misty Step could be good to get him in and out of cover. Or in and out of a fight. Burning Hands is nice, but... and you 66 is a lot of damage. Scorching Ray. Burning Hands will probably be more as he levels up. I think Misty Step. It's a very silly hat, isn't it? But it suits his armour. He looks very silly. He looks like your bog standard townsfolk kind of guy. I'm very tempted by Hellish Rebuke. But he can only do it 3 times. I'd rather have Misty Step. Just for extra manoeuvrability. Oh, that's cool. The Armor Master stuff give you an additional boost for your dexterity, as well as the ability to not cock up your stealth checks. Right, so Warcaster. You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration. Spore Druid is necrotic damage. Ah, is that full Last of Us vibes? I think that's the way to go. But everything is built around his charisma, so if we just up his charisma, if we up everybody's main stats at level 4, he's going to hit harder because Eldritch Blast does more damage off of his charisma, and his melee weapons do more damage off his charisma. It's got a bit, yeah, it's, oh, what was that? Polar Master, while attacking with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff or spear, you can use a bonus action to attack with the butt of your weapon. That's cool. You can also take an opportunity attack when a target comes within range. That'd be really good for Shadowheart if we're going to keep it with a spear. When a creature casts a spell within melee range of you, you have advantage on any saving throw against it, and you can use your reaction to immediately make an attack against the caster. Enemies you hit have disadvantage on concentration saving throws, but only in melee. It has to be. It has to. I've got to get his charisma up to 20. That's the way it goes. Maybe at level 8 we'll have changed our minds. He's going to start cocking up spells even more though. What is he wearing? Crap armor as well. Okay. Character sheet. So if at level 8 we did 1 in charisma, 1 in dex, it would boost his armor slightly. But I need to get you better armor. That's for Gale. I need to get everybody better armor, really. You have 3. Give you them. Give you that. Need our chest. Hello, boy.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Pet scratch. Always pet scratch. Oh, I've got coffee. It's been sat there for 2 hours. Hey. Good boy. Look how proud of himself for petting the dog he is. Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. This is a map of the Sword Coast sprawls across the deep forest of Tethir and the frigid spine of the world. Its topography worn by ancient ink, with a constant trade between mortal hands. Look at Gale with his silly hat. He looks so silly.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
There was a bit of a lag on that one. Right, okay. I think we just sleep and get back out there. Nobody wants to talk to us. Shadowheart's over there. Phasing in and out of reality. Chuck some stuff in here, try and lighten our load a little bit. We probably need to sell, so we might have to go back to the Druid Grove. And then fast... No, let's carry on. I don't think we need to sell. Todd, you are on your way, are you? You are, you're just slow because you're overloaded. Yeah. Yes. We have a lot that we could sell in here. Right, I have a fancy dagger, so I don't need to keep daggers around. I've got a tadpole in a jar. Lae'zel might want that. Lump's Warhorn. Sound this horn to call Lump's frenzied band of ogres. They will feast on anyone they can get their hands on. But if you've made a deal with them, they'll make an effort to spare your party. I don't make deals with ogres. Oh, so that means we could use it and then kill them? I don't know. All this crap. Just all this crap that we should be selling. I'm going to keep the hatchet. We'll keep the shears because I think we need them for something. The books can go. We're going to sell them, but we're clean off. That bugs me. Can I make this any bigger? Apparently not. When I'm dragging stuff across, you've got to put it into an empty slot. That's annoying. Very annoying. Clothes and books too. What? Sell? Yeah, there's so much I can sell. Here's the problem. I could boost Todd's intelligence to 17, make him a bit smarter, but he loses the hat. He doesn't want to lose the hat. So it's not happening. They need a barbarian, a monk, maybe a mage. They might go to Gale. Oh yeah, we need more trap kits as well. That hat needs to go to Gale as well. Oh, put the ring back on. It's a nice ring. Somebody... Oh, it's... yeah, I'm torn. Keep them. Keep the elixirs. I'll probably pass them around a little bit. Keep the drawings and things. Keep the scrolls. We'll sling them to Shadowheart. Keep the stones. Why are we still so heavy? Is it that? Yeah, that's 25. Okay. And that's 4.9. How heavy's that? That's 8. Do we need water for anything? Hey TC, how you doing? Nice to see you. Work is over. No paladins. No paladins, and I don't think there's a companion paladin either that I'm aware of. You could multi-class, but in this playthrough I don't think I'm going to multi-class anyone. I'm going to keep them to what they are before we start playing around with that. And I haven't met the mother of all aces. In fact, to be fair, TC, I haven't really got very far with this at all. We've just been walking around and murdering goblins. Faded instructions. Well, we don't need to carry them, do we? Oh, the mother of all axes. We don't use axes. We're a dex build. Axes are for you, mate. I'm saving them all. Will has a big axe, actually. Guarding strange raiders in these parts. Did we read that? Here's a question. Do we have anywhere we can put camp supplies? Yeah, we got a trunk in here. I didn't realise we could just send them to camp though. We've still got the rotten fish to send to someone. And the pan lid. You don't want to talk to... No, you don't. Is there a box that I can put supplies in?